Hello and welcome to the SaFire online hoop dancing classes. This video is going to talk about how to download the videos and also how the classroom works. First up is, where do we find our classes? The easiest way to find your classroom is going to be to go My Profile and then choose My Groups. Groups and classrooms are essentially the same, except for the fact that the classrooms are private groups and the other groups are public groups. Another easy way to find the classes is to go to Online Classes and choose Classrooms. This will display all of the classes. Select the one that you are in and you're into the classroom. So this is what the classroom looks like. Yours will look a little bit different because I've got some admin option boxes here, but essentially they're the same. We have a list of members on the right side of our screen, and this is an easy way to connect and communicate with other people in the same class. The main class information text area may change in the future, as I can easily put information here to share with everybody. But at this point, there's three major links that are probably going to stay here indefinitely. The first one is Newest Lessons, and what that is, when you click on it, is it's going to display the most recent discussions started in the classroom. So at this point it says Newest Lessons, but in the future it may just say Newest Discussion. The reason for that is that over time, after all the tutorials are up, other people will be adding new content and maybe starting new discussions, so it might not always be me starting a discussion, it could be somebody else. But this section will always display the newest discussion that's been started. So for that reason, there's also a button that says View All Class Content. So here is just if you want to see what's going on in the classroom, that's the newest discussion going on. But if you'd like to see just class content, clicking on this link is going to show you a list of all of the tutorials and all of the information covered in this class. So this is just a basic list, and there will be links to each of the tutorials. So they're all divided into different sessions. There's 6 sessions in each class, and each session has two sections. So there's a how-to in each session, and this will cover roughly 3 to 4 or even 5 different tricks within the how-to, and that's the basic mechanics of the move. The next section is going to be a full class session where we put together all of the moves that we learned in the how-to videos and try to link them together and dance with them as well. Now this entire list, you'll see that there's links, and you can easily click on one to go and view the tutorial. And this is what a tutorial page will look like. There'll be some rough introduction to what the move is and what's covered in the tutorial. Sometimes there's more than one video posted within one tutorial discussion, and that's why I always mention how many is in each section, so that you can make sure you download all of them. I can only put a maximum of 3 video tutorials in one discussion, so that's the most there'll ever be. And the reason sometimes I put them separately is so that it's easier for us to download, because each file is smaller, so we can quickly download one and start watching it while the second one downloads. This section is the troubleshooting tips section, and this is where I'll put answers to common questions, so that over time, as more and more people ask questions and ask for tips, then I can add them to this list, and when you're done watching the video, you can always come back to this list and double check anything. So if you've watched a tutorial and you're having trouble with something, instead of having to ask a question and wait for an answer, you can always come and look at the troubleshooting tips section and see if your answer is there. Now to download the tutorial, we have 2 different ways of viewing it. You can just click on the link and it'll pull it up, and you can watch it right online. Or if you'd like to download, just right-click on the link and choose something that says either Download Linked File As, or Save As, or Save Target As. Anything that says As is a good choice, because that's going to allow you to save the file and also choose where it goes on your computer. So just choosing Download Linked File, it'll save it to either your Downloads folder or wherever else is your default section. But if you choose Save File, then you can put it in a folder, or you can put it right to your iTunes, however you like. Now if you're a Mac user, just remember that right-clicking, you can do that with Control and click to make that happen. So that's the tutorial. You also have the option of typing in information and asking a question and adding a reply. But something that's really fun is that you can actually upload a file. So say, for example, you've tried the tutorial and it's really tricky and you're not really sure what's going on and why it's not working. You could record a video of yourself performing the trick, and we can all watch it and see what you're doing, and maybe there's something that we can help you with. So you could easily just select choose file and upload something from your folder or from your computer and share the video with us. Now, something else that's great is that you could do it if you need help with something, or you could also just upload a video of yourself performing the trick successfully so we can all celebrate your success. Or you could share combinations for the trick. If you've come up with something that's really cool and a different way of doing it, then sharing it is quick and easy to do with this upload file section. So that's a really fun feature. As well, if you'll come down here, you'll notice that there is a follow. So email me when people reply. So if there's a discussion tutorial that you're really into and you want to follow it, you have the option of just clicking that, and it's going to send you an email anytime there's something that's happening in this discussion. If you decide later that you've mastered the move and you don't really want to talk about it anymore, just clicking stop following will remove those emails. So let's head on back to the classroom. So that was the view class content and linking to the list. Now there's one more thing within this. So at this point we've got the online list, but as well to the online list, if you want to print something out, I've also got a PDF that you can just, same thing, you can right click and download. Clicking on it will show a PDF of what it is. The handout might look very different than this by the time you go and download. This is kind of a mock-up. But it's essentially a checklist of all of the tutorials covered in the class, and this way you can follow along and keep track of which videos you've watched, and there's lots of side space to keep notes during the videos as well. So you can print those and take them to the park with you if you like. And we'll head back to the classroom. And the last major link is most recent activities. So the difference between the first one was it was the most recent discussion started, but this one shows the most recent activity. So here we have a discussion, introductions, that was started a long time ago, but it has some recent activity because somebody new has replied. So if you want to follow up what's going on in the classroom and see who's talking where, then looking at the latest activity is going to be the easiest way to do that. We also have the option of searching the forum. So say we want to look up hand hooping. Might actually be better not to look up hooping because that's probably going to come up all over the place. So here we've talked about hand positions and waist hooping, how-to, introductions. Oh, hey, there's vertical hand hooping. So if you wanted to, say, learn vertical hand hooping, you could search hand or you could search vertical hand hooping and see if you can track down what you're looking for. The next thing is a quick link to this tech support page. So if you're ever having trouble when we first log in and you're not really sure how to download the resources, we've got a tech support page with 3 basic questions for the classroom. One is, how do I view class resources online, which we went over. We discussed downloading the class resources, and if you'd like to play the videos on your computer, some people might not have a media program that can play the file formats that we're downloading. So these are some free open source programs that you can download. They're quick and easy to download, and they don't cost any money at all. So iTunes is great if you have something like an iPod or an iPhone to play the videos. I would strongly recommend VLC. It's a program that I use on a regular basis to play almost pretty much any media, any video media. It's amazing. Anytime I have something that I pop in my computer, whether it's a DVD or it's something I've downloaded, if it doesn't play, open it up in VLC, and bam, it's good to go. So that I highly recommend this program. It's really effective and works. I've never had it not work. So it's really good. The next section is, of course, the discussion forum. So this is just a list. This is going to be the most recent in this section. So we have the option of starting a new discussion, and you can do that on anything that's related to the classroom. If you have any questions, comments, new ideas, whatever you like. And you also have the option, of course, of viewing all. And that's just going to show every single discussion ever started within the community. So over time, that list could get really long, so it might be tedious to go through all of them like that. Last section is the comment wall. So here's a place that you can just mention something for all of the students so that everyone has the capability of seeing this, and it's right on the front page. Again, you can attach files, upload a file. So if you want to share a video and it's kind of a general video of all of the tricks, you could do that. Or you could even start a discussion, and then that way we can post about your video really easily, and it'll be in a nice little package rather than just on the wall. So lots of different options of how we set things up in the classroom. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the classrooms. Bye.